I know that Senator Bunning was here prior to me. So
Oh, were you here before? I was given a list. No, I was given a list that had Senator Corker first, but if you were here first, go right ahead.
No. Go ahead, Senator.
Thank you. I would like to get back to what Senator Murkowski was pursuing on nuclear. Is it my understanding what you said about nuclear that we would like to maintain our 20% production of electricity from nuclear power and try to expand on it?
Yes.
Do you know how long the nuclear power industry has been on the sidelines?
Well, I think the last power plant the construction of the last power plant that was completed and put online was started sometime in the early middle 70s.
Okay, just so I'm starting from the same point. I want to make sure that you and I are on the same starting line. Isn't it time, not only that this administration and other administrations have just failed to pursue nuclear power as an alternative, when we, in fact, are, if we want a green energy production of electricity, particularly electricity, that is the prime source of doing it?
I think I would agree with you. That is a very important part of the energy portfolio we will need in the coming century in order to decrease our carbon footprint. I agree with that.
Okay. If you agree with that, then why do we drag our feet in licensing, assisting with the monies available in pursuing the technology, not only that exists, but that will exist in the future on nuclear energy?
Well, I wouldn't characterize as dragging their feet. For example, first, the licensing is an NRC responsibility, but the Nuclear Regulatory Commission is working towards streamlining the licensing procedures. You
know how long? I've been on the Energy Committee for 12 years, and I've heard that same story from everybody who sat in your seat.
All I can say is that what I know of them is that before they were in the 70s and before, they were licensing each reactor as an entirely new separate project.
But we know since 1970 the nuclear power energy improvements have been vast and varied. And if a country like France, who I don't consider a very progressive country, can produce 80% of their power from nuclear energy, and we are stuck at 20, there's a gap there that we ought to be able to make up considerable time in a short period, rather than delay through licensing and roadblocks to nuclear power. If we're going to have a greener America, nuclear power has got to be at the top of the list.
I don't think we have a disagreement here. I, as you well know, I'm very supportive of nuclear power. We are working very hard in the Department of Energy to get out these laws. They're big, complicated instruments, but it has occupied a lot of my time personally and time of the top people.